So did you hear Diablo Immortal has been released as closed alpha for a limited time, and today in this video I'm going to give you all of the information that you need to know about it. All of the changes, all of the new things that are coming to the game. Let's get started. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Captain Nemo. Welcome to another Diablo Immortal video. Today, we're talking about all of the changes that are coming to Immortal in this closed alpha. Yesterday's video was about the Cycle of Strife, all of the details that you need to know. Very cool video. You want to make sure you check that one out. I'll link that for you up top. And today, we're going to concentrate on all of the rest of the changes that are coming to Immortal. There's a lot of really exciting things that are happening in closed alpha. And in this video, we're going to break all of that down for you. Remember, it's going to be chaptered, so you can skip around anytime you like via those chapters. And while you're down there, make sure to smash the like button, hit the subscribe, and stay tuned for a whole bunch of Immortal content coming from me. So let's get started. Alright, so let's jump right into the changes. So what are some of the things that are coming to closed alpha? First and foremost, 5th class. So we have 5 classes in closed alpha versus 4. The Crusader is joining the rest and we're able to play with him or her. Now, a lot of the content creators are going to be playing with the Crusader. I'm sure you've seen some of the live streams around already. It's the newest class that's joining the Immortal. The 5th one in closed alpha is going to give us a taste of the Crusader. Really excited about that. Now, we'll also get 2 new skills per class. So the 4 classes are getting 2 new skills in the Crusader. So there's a lot of cool stuff going around. A whole bunch of new legendary gems, a whole bunch of new legendary items. We have a whole new Paragon tree that's coming, more bounties, and more quests. That's a lot of stuff that's going around. We'll also get 2 new zones. From level 45 to 50, we get to visit Mount Zavane, which is the home of the monks. And from 50 to 55, we get to visit the Frozen Tundra. That's where the barbarians live. And we also get a whole new dungeon, Cavern of Echoes, which has a really epic boss fight at the end of it. I'm really excited about that. There's a lot of content going around. So in closed alpha, we'll get all the way to level 55, right before the end, right before 60. We'll get to see most of the stuff in that. That's really, I'm kind of really excited to see Mount Zavane. I'm really excited to see the Frozen Tundra, which is the home of the barbarians. A whole new dungeon. We get, of course, the Crusader, the 2 new classes. We have new legendary items, new legendary gems. We have more bounties, more quests. I'm really excited about all of that. What else do we get? Well, how about the end game activities that we've all been waiting for? A PvE and a PvP endgame mode. The PvP endgame mode is called the Cycle of Strife, and I actually have a full detailed video about it that I put out yesterday. It's 20 minutes and it gives you pretty much every detail that you could possibly imagine, everything that we know right now about the Cycle of Strife. I will link that video for you up top. You want to make sure you check that one out. It's really cool. If you want to know about the Cycle of Strife, that's the video for you. Okay, there's also something called the Reliquary. So what is the Reliquary? Well, this is the PvE endgame activity for Diablo Immortal. One of them. What you're able to do is you're able to jump in and have an epic boss fight with the boss that's very difficult. It's designed to be not easy and most likely will require super high-end gear, really specific builds, and maybe even your friends to help because it's going to be really hard to beat these bosses. But what ends up happening is every month there's a new boss that's introduced to the Reliquary. You can get in there by yourself or with your friends as a group and take the boss down. When you do, you get a trophy and of course you get a buff, a small buff to your character. So it's definitely something that you'd want to do. You want to beat these bosses as they come out, collect the trophies, and get the little buff that they give to your character. This is again an end game activity that you'll be able to do. From what I understand, it's going to be once a month. Every month there's going to be a new boss that's introduced. And for closed alpha, we're going to get 2 bosses. We're going to be able to check out 2 of the bosses in the Reliquary. I'm really excited about this. This is a really cool activity that's PvE focused. You're obviously going to be playing with your friends against the computer. And again, these bosses are designed to be super difficult, very hard to do, require lots of planning, specific gear, sets, and etc. And like I said, maybe a group of your friends together so you can coordinate and take down these epic bosses for really cool buffs to your character. So what's cool about this Reliquary is it's like almost like a benchmark to your character, right? It's designed to really test your own build, and that's really exciting. So you have the Reliquary, which is basically a benchmark to your PvE build, and then you have the Cycle of Strife, which is going to be the benchmark to your PvP build, because that's what you're able to do in the Cycle of Strife. Remember that video, if you haven't checked it out, all the details about the Cycle of Strife up top. You want to check that one out. There is one more game mode. Another thing that's coming is Battlegrounds, but Battlegrounds is basically like a free, or I would say an easier version, not easier, maybe less comedic version of the Cycle of Strife. I talk about the Battlegrounds as well in that video. You want to check that one out. It's another game mode that's coming to Immortal as well. Really cool. Now, what else is coming besides that? Besides all of the new stuff, we'll also have some changes that are coming to Immortal. Some of the things that they've sort of learned and adjusted since technical alpha. Let's get into that. So some of the changes that are coming to Immortal, some of the things that they've adjusted and tweaked based on our input, and some of the stuff that they've seen in technical alpha. For example, there are going to be more rewards for Elder Rifts. The Elder Rifts that you just run without any crests, before they weren't as rewarding, they've turned that up. So there's going to be more rewards for Elder Rifts without any crests. That's a good thing. Definitely like that. There's also going to be more rare crests dropped in the game. Now, there were a bunch of rare crests that dropped in game when you were playing. There's also some that you get, I think, from the Battle Pass as well. But right now, they've increased that, and there's going to be more rare crests dropping all over the place for you. So that's really exciting as well. There's also a small increase in the amount of legendary gems that drop from rare crests when you put them into Elder Rifts. Before, when you put a rare crest into an Elder Rift, there was a very small chance that you get a legendary gem. They believe that it was not small enough, so they've turned it up. So there's going to be a better rate of legendary gems dropped from rare crests. Not sure how much more, but more is always good. I definitely welcome more legendary gems from rare crests. So there's a better chance of them dropping. That's really exciting. I kind of like that a lot. There's also a big change. Well, I'll say maybe not a big change, but there's a change to challenge rifts. You know how before the challenge rifts were based on other people's performances? Well, now they're going to be based on your own individual performance. There's still going to be a leaderboard, and you're still going to be able to get your top 10 spots and etc. But the amount of rewards that you get from a challenge rift is now based on your previous day's performance. So you're running a challenge rift against yourself, basically, if that makes any sense. It's focused more on benchmarking yourself against you, not against the others. But there will still be a leaderboard, and it will not be changed. So a challenge rift, there's a little bit of a change there. You're going to get more rewards based on how you do yourself versus other people. I kind of like that. I'm not sure how it'll work out. We'll check it out and definitely report back and let you know. Those are the changes that are coming to closed alpha. Now, this is really exciting. I know there's a lot of information. I know the Heliquary, the Cycle of Strife, all of the changes, all of the stuff that's coming. We have, we have the Crusader, we have all the new zones, we have a bunch of stuff. I know. Now, what's going to happen is I'm going to be coming out with a whole bunch of videos with details. We're going to go deep into each one of these subjects. I mean, I understand that it's a little bit high level as far as these videos. We're going in with a lot of information, and maybe a lot. We haven't heard anything for Diablo Immortal for a while, and all of a sudden it starts raining down with PvE and PvP game modes, with a whole bunch of other stuff. I know. We're going to be breaking all of that stuff down. Make sure you stay tuned for that. I have daily content coming for you. We're going to get a deep dive into all of it. Bite into this and make sure that we get a good taste. I cannot wait for you to check out the rest of the videos. Make sure while you're here, you check out this one, and I'll see you there.